Right then, folks, welcome to another Bunker Wednesday. We're wearing the same clothes last week. That's a bit mad, isn't it? But yeah, last week we plugged this in, tested it. This is the one I bought off eBay for 99p, £20 postage, and yeah, it tests all right. It goes up to 2, or it tests and then goes back down. That is a power via plug socket though. A bit random. So if you want to,
but it's battery as well, isn't it?
It is.
Isn't
No,
it?
no, this is just power.
Is it just power?
Yeah.
So
if you
what's in there then?
if you grab that, if you just start recording, is it going? Counter. So there's the back of that. So
Hang on. That says 1954.
is it?
There.
Oh wow! So this is the back. The power supply to this Geiger counter is older than the actual Geiger counter.
That was what I was getting at.
Bit random. Right. So if I'm
Unplug it completely. Watch that scraping on the wall as well.
right, out we come.
Is it opened?
Wait, that's this bit. Oh, that smells.
How does it smell? Oh wow.
So that's that, and this is it. And I pulled this off when I first got it. I thought, whoa, that looks like radioactive.
Mm.
But you've got stamps, the crown. If you can see that, I don't know if that comes up well on that. I think it's a crown, isn't it? You've got one there as well.
Can't quite see.
This is a power unit, and these here are actually moisture detectors.
Right.
So they change colour if moisture's got into the unit.
Okay.
There's one in that, and there's one in the top of this.
And the other one's a fuse, isn't it? I think.
What, this one?
That's a fuse, isn't it?
100, 120 volts.
I reckon it's a fuse.
200, 250 volts. Yeah, I reckon it is. Got to be in it.
Yeah.
Looking on this, there's your other moisture detector.
Yep. So what colour does it go if it's...
I think that it goes that colour if moisture's got into it.
Right.
So this is like, you know, it's not been... It wouldn't be any good in a real emergency.
No, it would need calibrating anyway, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and maybe some parts...
Reconditioned.
Yeah. But yeah, there's that, folk. And what we got with it, we've got the canvas bag. It's, you know, it's not looking very good. I mean, it's falling apart. It's a bit unfortunate, really, but it's old. Comes with this. This is part of the probe. Probe attaches to that. Somehow like that, and yeah, the cable attaches to it, and there's that attaches that to the Geiger counter, and then you start checking for radiation, just like the one we done last week, folks. But what has come with this? I don't know if you can. Does that come up very well?
That's if you stop moving.
Meter contamination number 1. It's quite yeah.
You could probably freeze frame these anyway, can't you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. That's that.
Yeah.
And it's got another strap in here.
Isn't that like a gun strap?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's no way to attach that one to this.
Show the folks.
Oh.
Oh, I'll hook it on the
There you go.
cushion.
Look at that, it's brass, isn't it?
Yeah. No date on it.
Don't look like it.
Yeah, there we go.
I didn't actually realise that wasn't for this. But yeah, that's that, folk.
Am I just recording all of this?
Yeah, you can do. So this one I bought the other day. This was a bit more expensive, folks. They're not cheap.
This is why the IKS van hasn't been painted.
Right, so this is exactly the same one, I believe. I've not opened it up really.
Wow.
Mini origins, yep. This is another 1955 one. What we got here?
That's different. What's this?
Yeah, the other one hasn't got that. Well, no, it's a screw cap, isn't it? The other one was a screw.
What?
I think that's for the probe.
That's different.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It is.
Different probe.
Oh, we've actually on the probe. Didn't realise that. We've actually got information.
And
What's that say? 1968.
oh, I can't see. 1956.
Oh, different.
And what's this dated?
55.
55.
Yeah.
Interesting enough, the power pack at the bottom's the same.
Oh yeah.
Because I think that's been made up of bits.
Do you reckon?
What do you think? Unless the power pack got upgraded.
That don't sound good.
That. Oh, I didn't film that. Sorry. Rattle it
That's
again.
all right.
Maybe that's.
I didn't buy it for it to work anyway. You know, it's that's all in its place. You see, this is a more updated bag. That's an old canvas one down there, and this is more like that RAF guy counter over there.
If they calibrated and checked, whatever, probably at some point bits are upgraded.
Yeah.
Maybe the bags get tatty. They probably change the bags.
It's totally different. Look at this. Got a key as well. So this one, I bought this off eBay. This is a little bit, like I say, a little bit more expensive, folks.
99p.
Yeah.
£99.
Yeah. Well. But the person says on the listing that they were selling it for some elderly person, I think it was, and they said they were going to chuck it in the bin. You know, and I thought, no, that can't happen. I thought, I've got to have this.
People like that annoy me because you're not going to chuck it in the bin if you put it up for £100.
No, because you get some idiot out there like me who will buy it. But this has got records of its service from 1960s, folks.
Well, one service.
1963. Serviceable. Does that come up all right? Look at that service record. It's got all the information. Guide counter. RAF regiment at the top there. Section squadron flight. RAF form. Revised November 1957. Isn't that brilliant? Got signatures there and everything. That's mad. 1963. Right. So this, this could have ended up in a tip. I don't understand people. Right, so
I suppose though you've got to be that type of person to buy a pile of Geiger counters, haven't you?
yeah.
I mean, on hand.
Yeah, cheers. I don't know, the bottom of this might not be any good, it might be knackered. Christ.
Hang on, I'll put the phone down a minute. Use the handles.
I'll put that to one side. Right, have you got it?
Ain't got a lead though, is it? Power lead.
No, because it's battery.
Oh.
Right, so yeah, the unique thing about this one, folks, like the old one I've got there, the other one, this one's battery powered.
I was trying to focus on that in you. I reckon they're universal. I reckon they could be swapped.
What do you mean? Put the battery, this one in that, and see if it blows up.
Let's just do some simple checks first. Do they all say the same thing on them? Like, what does that say? Oh, look at that!
Oh wow!
Dude, that's 1954. That's 1954.
Jesus.
That's cool, though, isn't it?
Really
What's
old
one
stuff.
doing? They're big batteries.
They are. They're not D batteries, are they?
No.
I mean,
I reckon. Look, because the prongs in there. I reckon that will go in. I reckon they're switch overable.
which way though?
The way it fits.
It's in. Do you want me to switch it on? It's a bit scary doing things like this. It's just all the lights go out in the
So
bunker.
something we asked. I wonder if anybody out there knows if you can buy an up-to-date battery pack I mean, maybe
Yeah,
Richard.
well, look at the information on that.
I
Yeah.
did do that. Obviously, they're sort of NATO batteries, aren't they?
You got you know, you can calibrate it, I think, with these prongs and screwdriver. Stomach there.
Right, come on.
Well,
Let's
that's
get to the.
turn it off. That's not as pronounced as that one.
It's not staying there.
Right.
Mm.
Feel that
Yeah.
one.
It comes back.
No, that one. Feel that one.
Oh yeah, I'm with you now. I didn't realise it was. It did that.
All right then, folks. Let's plug it in.
We're losing bits in the sofa here. Right.
I've got a nice new updated. Right, really?
Wow.
Battery. It works, folks.
Look
Can you
at
see
that.
that?
Yeah.
It actually works better than the other one. It goes right up to 4.
Mm.
The other one went up to 2.
Well, maybe one's calibrated more recently than the other.
Right, so what we've got to do then, we've got to plug in the probe and see what we can do, folks. This is it's exactly the same, isn't it? Pretty much so.
What's the date on that one then?
This one's 56, 55. That's mad, isn't it? They're all different dates. I love this stuff.
The lead's different.
Yeah, this lead's more of a rubber. The prongs the same. Prongs are different. Look.
That was kind of what I said. They're different.
Have you got it on film?
Well,
So that's the night, you know.
I wonder slightly if this is older and it went over to rubber for safety.
RAF.
Because if that's plugged in, you're connecting this nice metal connector.
True.
You know, accidents can happen.
And that is metal. Right, let's plug the probe in and see what we can do, folks. That's mad, isn't it? Is it going anyway? Oh wait, we line that up with that dot there. See that?
Yep.
Line that brown dot up.
Yep.
Right, where's the... Here it is. So this is... This sounds rattly as well. It sounds like a light bulb that's blown. Actually, something snapped off that. That one's got it. Look.
Just make sure when you put this in, you put it in the right way around.
Oh, look, it's got writing on this. Right, let's plug it in, folks.
You get the pattern right.
Yeah, that's right. Wow, suction.
I'm not very good at this. I just filmed your leg whilst you connected that.
I'll do it again, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
It's hard, isn't it?
Because I'm trying to watch what you're doing as well, because I want to see. Yeah, go on. This video's nicely done it.
Yeah. Right, so where's the radioactive materials, folks? Whoops. I doubt this will pick this up. This is for, like, you know, walking around the streets if there's been a nuclear war. Right, so the therium, americium and uranium, folks. Right, this is where it blows up and electrocutes me. Can you see the counter there?
It's not doing anything, is it?
Nothing at all. Yeah.
See on there you can see that red dot is, before anybody says it, it's a reflection of the red light.
Off the submarine light.
Off the submarine light. It's not off this. Yeah, it's not doing anything, is it? Oh, look at that.
Right.
Oh no, it goes right into the red.
Yeah, the other one didn't.
No.
Isn't that brilliant?
Right, so what happens if you put this on there?
Let's have a go. Right, you filming? Right, so this is the probe that come out of the first one I have. move then? Did it move?
Yeah. Do it again. Or maybe it's just because you were shaking it. You just checking it and blowing the fuse, weren't you?
I think that's incredible that something from 1950s is still working. Really, you know,
That isn't ticking.
Well, no, it's not ticking, but the thing is still battery testing. So there's current going through it.
Yeah.
So
if we put that power pack back in that one,
can't
we try the new probe?
Oh yeah,
on that one.
That's true. Right, you can stop recording there for a minute, mate. Just so it's not too long.
It's 15 minutes.
Right, power pack out. Remember not to mix these up.
I think it's all universal. But no, I agree. I'll put that back in there.
Wait there. Is it?
Oh, my knob. Look. It's a prong.
Right.
So that goes back in the new bag. So what's the key for? There's a key.
Oh, it's keys for that.
Oh yeah. So you don't do a screwdriver, you adjust it with a...
Stop filming again, sorry. I know you're filming on this one, folks, but we need to get close-ups, so it's always handy for that. Right. Right, record?
Yeah.
Right, so these A and B calibration bits, folks, take that off. I did say, you put a screwdriver on it, but then we did find in the bag this key. And that is what you use on these. Because if you ain't got a screwdriver, how are you supposed to calibrate in a time of war? So, isn't that brilliant? Right.
Are they both, before we go any further, do they read the same thing? So that's on... What do you reckon is the dot? So that's on 3.
Yeah. That's on 3 as well.
That's on
That's 5.
5. So then we look at that. Get the other one.
Right. Well, that one's on 6.
See, that's on 6.
That was on 3.
And that's on 3. So the fact you're getting a different reading could be because they're calibrated differently. So if you do the test on that,
give it a go.
Why.
Give it a go, folks. Right, let's put that one there for a minute. Let's get this one put away. If you stop recording on that again, mate. Put that in there.
Oh, the way around, isn't it?
I think so. Can be. Actually, no. Put it the other way.
So when you put it on a shelf, it's not upside down.
Yeah, I think when you, if you're going to be using it in the bag, you want it where that's not in your face.
Yep.
Right. So we're going to hold it. You got it?
Yep.
Good. Take that probe off.
Because this cable won't fit the other one anyway, will it? So.
No. Actually, it does come. No, better not. Just pop that inside there. Wait there. Get that out. That's it for that one, isn't it? I think it is.
The probe, but we need
for that testing that probe, yeah. So that's that guy counter. Brilliant. Happy I purchased that. Are you glad I got it, Chris? No comment. That way round. And that just goes in, just lovely, you know, crisp. So that's in. It has got this written on the side. Don't know if we saw that in the earlier. 50 times for approximate counts.
Times, yes.
Yeah.
So whatever the reading is, you times it by 50.
Right. Put that there. Right, probe cable. This. You see on that? Can you see that? I don't know if that. It's got a little
square bit.
So that it's good that they do that.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's still there because you remember, folks, when you used to get like a PS2 mouse, you used to have a little notch in it. And I had one once where that notch had snapped off. and you had to, when you got a new mouse, you had to snap it off the mouse cable because otherwise you couldn't get it in the computer. It's quite mad, isn't it? Oh, that's different. That's got a line in the centre.
Mm. So you can't get anything wrong, isn't it?
Mm. The it's shaped like an apostrophe. Like, is that apostrophe? Like with a dot on the top.
Mm.
That's mad. Stuff was so well built back then. It really was. What's that? Now we get this probe. Actually, look, they're two different sizes.
Mm. Sorry, I've swung on your leg. Yeah.
And then we saw that from last time. We look beta,
Yeah.
gamma. Right. Maybe there's different probes with different radiation. I don't know.
Maybe.
Right. That's on. A bit wobbly, isn't it? Right. Plug it in, folks. Oops.
Watch that on the wall.
Yeah. Back on. Bag of radiation.
You're alright.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it?
But maybe, like I said, because it's calibrated differently.
Test.
This is upside down.
Well, you see test is in the centre there.
Yeah.
Did that other one go off the scale
Yeah.
because something was wrong?
Maybe.
Or was too much current going into it? Right, let's switch this thing on, folks, and see what we can get. Nothing at all.
No.
I mean, these are 1950s. What are they? 70 years old. So
Maybe we just need something more radioactive.
I think we can't go there. Gets a bit much then, folks, doesn't it? What do you want to get? Plutonium. Well, actually, you used to be able to get. It's a shame we didn't have a key in this bag. You used to be able to get smoke alarms, Russian smoke alarms that actually had plutonium inside them. You used to be able to get smoke alarms that had plutonium inside them. I was looking them up on the internet, and like you had them in Russian factories and stuff like that. You know, totally toxic.
I'm just looking at something. That key.
Okay, put that one back.
So I wondered if the key, the back end of the key, would not go across, so you could unscrew it.
But I've got another Geiger counter over there. It's 19. I think it's 60s or 50s one. Well, it might be. I can't remember. There's another video, folks, but that's got the same things. And it's got a square battery thing, so we can't plug that in, unfortunately.
Yeah. But maybe we should show people.
Yeah,
At some
like
point
Richard.
And Richard might turn around and go, "Oh, you can make a power pack for that."
He's probably going to look at this and think, "Christ, boys,
You're mental."
they're a bit old, I think, for testing." But no, can you put that in that bag there?
Can.
Please? And
Does this just go in the box with the lead coming out and the lead goes to the back?
yeah, yeah. And that just.
Wow, you can feel they're old because the lead's like rubbery.
And the lead, it smells lovely as well, that. Don't want to damage it.
No, don't want to damage it because it doesn't.
Oh
work.
wait, no, because that comes off. Ew.
You didn't undo the other one, so I didn't know if you wanted to undo it. That's why I didn't.
I'm not sure that other one come off. Didn't want to pull it. I didn't want to break it. Right, another Geiger counter, folks. Two of them. It's actually got writing on that. Can you
Have a sack.
Is that what it says?
Yeah. What is it
Like
called?
shadow, isn't it?
Oh, that's all right.
Haversack written on the side of that
Yeah,
one.
and then it has a number. Something something. Yeah, this one has an ASO number.
Oh, is it? Where? Oh yeah.
Look.
Look at that.
It's actually clearer on film than it is.
It is, yeah. That's lovely. That really is lovely. Right, so yeah, I bought another Geiger counter, folks. This one cost £20.
A long time ago now, wasn't it?
This was a while ago, yeah. I thought let's get the woodworm off of that. So this one is an RAF one. It's got RAF written there, if you can see that. I don't know. It's got a number.
No, it's.
Well, actually, let me open it up.
You
You'll
can
see it then. Yeah. Oh wait, the lights in the. There we are. Oh, this is 1991, folks. I was a bit off. But this one's actually read in reads out grays per hour. It was a bit different, but they got right in there as well. Look, haversack.
Yeah.
And you got a number, and there's another.
Which makes me wonder if, like, this bag is the same sort of era.
It is the same sort of era as that one, isn't it? Yeah. So, but this, they all smell the same. Inside, you have another card. Got to make sure the light don't reflect off it. Yeah. And yeah, 20 quid. I thought, you know, you're knocking these out. I thought, yeah, I'll have one of them. And on the front of it, we've got another one, moisture indicator. I think that's what it says. A humidity.
Yeah.
So this is blown as well. I think that's supposed to be white.
Okay.
I believe. On the side here, so it's been tested over the years, isn't it? Look. Calibration. But I mean,
good noise.
Feel it though. Feel it, Chris. Got to feel it to believe it. Is that pronounced? Is that the word? Yeah, nice. So inside them, that is the bulb, I think.
I think we took this apart before.
Yeah, took something apart, didn't we? And the, oh no, battery bulb for the battery for the bulb.
Right.
Battery for the.
Right. The keys in the bag.
Oh, is it?
In the bag. Oh, nearly
Oh
dropped.
God!
Oh, nearly dropped. Hang on, nearly dropped the phone. There's the key. Take the key out.
Didn't even notice that, folks. Chris notices things.
I think you might be able to use it.
Maybe do it that way around so I don't bend it.
Use a big end, yeah.
That started twisting it then.
All right, maybe use a coin.
That'll be right. They're all right loose now. Let's undo that for you.
There's a really noisy pigeon outside.
Bloody things. Because at first we thought this was the D batteries.
Got all excited, didn't we?
Yeah, and then it wasn't, you know. I don't know if you can see.
So it's like a D battery.
It's like a D battery. They're more like
but
that.
It's the depth of this, isn't it?
Yeah, down.
So it's like a D battery and a half, which I guess is, folks might know. I'm assuming it's going to be some type of military battery.
Yeah.
You know.
So you know, if Richard knows, maybe.
Yeah. Or to be honest, this is 1991. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be anyone that was in the Air Force.
In the RAF. Yeah.
Oh, that sort of. I mean, that's Greenham times, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
well.
there's going to be a fair few people. I mean, there's going to be a fair few people around.
Yeah.
That would have.
And these obviously it goes back to the 80s as well. I reckon some of these. This is a newer one, but they must have made them earlier as well.
Or we could do something to adapt it to run on a different battery.
What's that? NE Technology Limited.
Yeah.
I think. What's that? Was that the? Sorry, couldn't see that, folks. I've got the crown there again, is it? There it is.
Yep.
Don't know what that is. Oh, I know what that is. I think that's, if you take that off, it possibly detects a different type of radiation.
Okay.
Like, off the top of my head, folks, like gamma or something. Because there is I think there is some of these Geiger counters has got a plate that you unscrew, and it exposes another sensor or something. It makes it more sensitive, something like that. Put it in the comment section, folks. I'm not 100% sure there.
I think there's still going to be people out there that have used those.
Yeah. So this is, I believe this here, folks, is the bulb, but it's not opening. Don't want to break the key.
Don't.
What's that there? UK.
That's when it was calibrated. Look at that. It was calibrated in 2002.
Oh wow. Next one due 2003. Wow.
UK AS calibration.
So they've been used up quite recent. Quite counters then.
So I mean, in 2002, you could still buy a battery for it.
Military.
So it's only 20 years ago.
So we find out what type of battery it is, folks. Leave it in the comment section because we'd be really interested to see whether we can get them anywhere today. But that's it. That's my guide counters so far. There is. I've got another one from the 80s. They used to use domestic, and they used to type in ROC posts that had a probe that went up. Remember the yellow one?
Orange.
Orange, but I think the ones with the probes were yellow. I'm sure they were. And the domestic ones that you just hold was an orange type. We'll look into that, folks. We'll have a look at that one as well. We did try that one in Greenham.
Yep.
We found no radiation with that. We have got a smaller Chinese version that picks up background radiation, which is pretty bad. But yeah.
I think Richard had seen the video of the one you had, and which is why he said, "Do you want a proper one?"
Oh, what? Yeah, the cheapo thing. Well, actually, I think that was £100. I'm sure it was around that sort of price. Oh, can you film again?
Back.
Oh wow, yeah. Does that pick that up? Meter, dose rate.
Is quite dirty. Yeah, you can just about read it. And
look at this. It's because obviously this was meant to have around you, in front of you, to read. Also, you can have controls.
Yep.
Light on and all.
So you could basically turn it on, shut it up,
you could have
carry it with it on.
Yeah.
In the rain.
Yeah.
That's a waterproof cover.
So it would be like that. So you got it. Pop it over. You got it over here like that, folks. So you go like that. You need, obviously you've been trained, so you know what knob does what. See. Set 0. Oh, it's on. Right there. Oh!
It hasn't got a battery in it.
Look at that!
What?
You get the camera on this. That open. Look how stiff that is. Get the make sure it's not reflection on it. That in there. Watch this.
Hang on, there's a reflection of my hand as well. I need to be.
That'd do. That'd be all right. Didn't know that done that.
Do you know what? I bet that's when you're detecting different things, you choose which you have. Because look, if you go back. Oh, there you go, look. So you can have what you want it to read in. Oh, phone's upside down. What you want it to read in. That or that. So you can have on or off.
Yeah.
And then at the top, it changes the dial to what you're measuring in.
Yeah.
So when it goes red, look, 100, 200, 300. Good, isn't it?
That is really good. How mad. I didn't even know those buttons done that on the counter, not that on and off. Oh wow. Isn't that brilliant? On that note, folks, thanks very much for watching. Oh. Slip that in. Another great buy. It's history. Love history, folks. Yeah, thanks very much for watching, folks. See you again next week. Hopefully for another Bunker Wednesday. So, yeah. See you soon.